morning everybody, it's Martin from Derico UK here. A little bit of something different today that, if everything goes to plan, will be a series of videos all about the reloading process, or certainly how I do it. I know many people out there will have their own ways of doing things, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to tell anybody that the way that I do it is the correct way. I think most of the steps are probably in the same order that most reloaders do it in, but I'm not going to say that it's the best way, it's just the way that I do it. And hopefully, just by laying it all out in a really simple order, people who are maybe newer to reloading or just want that reassurance that they're doing it, you know, in a way that works, hopefully this series of videos will give it to you. I'm not sure the format of how it's going to take place, how many videos it's going to take place over. Some will be shorter, some will be longer, so bear with us, and we'll enjoy the ride together, hopefully. This introduction video will just go through some of the steps that I go through. So I have a stack of papers, all exactly the same, and I can provide these if you wish. Hopefully, if my video editing skills are anything to go by, it should be appearing on the screen now. So if you want to pause it there and have a look, that's absolutely fine. I will make these available if people want them to. I'll put them on the download page of the website. But as you can see, it's just a very simple checklist. Caliber, brand, if you're shooting various brands, how many times fired, you might want to keep track of that. Some people do, some people don't. And then these are all the different steps that I will go through my reloading process, which will hopefully take you from some fired brass. This is once fired 22 Creedmoor brass that I fired on the range recently. Hopefully this series of videos will go from this into these. So these are ready to rock, primed, all ready for powder and projectiles. Job done. So we're going to go from this to this, following our list of reloading steps. I do want to just put a caveat, a safety caveat in there. Reloading is inherently dangerous. We are using, to all intents and purposes, explosives. We're going to make something go bang very close to our face. Please, please, please make sure that we're doing it safely. I'm not going to be giving you any specific ingredients today, because I don't want you to load up the same way I would load up in relation to sort of powder charges, things like that. This is going to be a guide as to how you should be doing it, and how you're going to come across your data. But please bear that in mind and stay safe. So with that out the way, you will need some tools. Some things obviously we provide here at Derico, some things we do not. What I would always suggest we use, these are what I use. Before anyone says yes, I am obviously a bit of an ice cream fan, but this has taken me a long time just to build up half a dozen, so I obviously don't need to eat that many. You need some sort of containers, I would suggest, which are really, really useful for keeping track of where things are at. And then I will fill one of these in and pop it into my tub. So again, once fired, I can just put it in there, and that way, if I only get through a series of steps on a day, I can always go back to my sheet and go, right, well, where am I up to, and where do I need to keep going from here? So that's how I do it. That's my suggestion. And however you do it is absolutely fine, but I find that things like this are useful. So with that out the way, I'm going to wrap up this video. This is just the introduction to sort of let you know where the series is going to be at. I've waffled enough already. We're going to move straight along to what will effectively be video number 1, which is in relation to our primer pockets. subscribe if you want. I really doesn't matter to me, but if you want to follow along with this series of videos, hit a subscribe, and as and when more videos come along, you'll get that notification. Other than that, please stay safe, look after each other, God bless, and take care.